U.S. Ambassador to India Eric Garcetti said that his country is ready to assist the centre in its peace efforts to restore normalcy in violence-hit Manipur, though it remains India's internal matter. I don't think it's about strategic concerns, it's about human concerns. You don't have to be an Indian to care when children or individuals die in this sort of violence, Mr. Garcetti said in a response to a question on whether the U.S. was concerned about the violence in Manipur. We stand ready to assist in any ways if asked. We know it's an Indian matter, and we pray for that peace and that it may come quickly, he said. Reacting sharply to Mr. Garcetti's statement, the Congress said it's very rare for a U.S. envoy to make such a statement on India's internal affairs and that the country has never appreciated any such interference. To the best of my recollection, going back at least 4 decades in public life, I have never heard a U.S. ambassador making a statement of this nature about the internal affairs of India, Congress leader Manish Tiwari said.
Let me speak about Manipur first, which is that we pray for peace there. When you ask, does it concern the United States, I don't think it's about strategic concerns. I think it's about human concerns. I think all of us, you don't have to be Indian to care when children or individuals die in the sort of violence that we see. And we know that peace is the precedent for so many other good things. There's been so much progress in the Northeast and in the East here. The country has done some remarkable things in recent years, and those can't continue without peace. So we stand ready, willing, able to assist in any way if asked, but we know this is an Indian matter, and we pray for that peace, that it may come quickly, because we can bring more collaboration, more projects, more investment, if that peace is in place. The second piece that you mentioned is, democracies are difficult, right? All of us, we come from a place of a lot of humility in the United States. Protecting minority rights is not easy to do in the United States. Democracies are both about majority rule and all voices being protected. And so those are our values. We talk about them, or we talk about them in an unabashed way, and we believe them deeply in our core. They're reflected in the documents of our country as they're reflected in the documents of yours as well. And, democracy is not something, as our Vice President talked about at the state luncheon, that is just about establishing democracy. It's about maintaining a democracy always. And so that's something we struggle to do in the United States, and I know that there's people who have, since the founding of the independent state of India, Republic of India, do the same. And we won't avoid those conversations in private contexts, but we'll also not wag our finger. I think there's an unconscious paternalism that for too long has defined relations with India. India is for Indians to determine its pathway. We're here as friends. We're here to have conversations that are important. We're here to engage on the promotion of everyone's rights, whether it's making sure that there's not the trafficking of persons, the empowerment of women, that LGBTQI populations are respected. We raise our pride flag proudly from the embassy and from here in the consulate, because these are just things that we believe make the world a better place. And so we think that we gain a lot when democracies are able to engage. And again, I would come back to kind of conclude at the word that I said before, building a sense of belonging for everyone. That is the guiding principle for me as ambassador.